We are back, and I am a little bit frustrated with Amazon Prime right now. Jeff Bezos and Amazon Prime spent $12 billion buying the MGM library, which included all of the James Bond films. That's been really cool because forever I've been able to just stream all the Bond movies when I wanted to. And occasionally, ones would be locked for rent or for purchase because maybe they lease them out to a different streaming platform. Well, for the past 2 weeks, I've been trying to watch GoldenEye. It's been very frustrating because every time I go to Amazon Prime, every single James Bond film is locked or for rent. And I spend money on Amazon Prime. So if it's on Amazon, I should be able to get it. I understand when they're showing movies by Universal and things like that that have it locked as rented or, purchase only. I get all that. But if I'm spending all the money on Amazon Prime, I should be able to get the MGM library. And then I realized that because Jeff Bezos gave the Broccoli's $1 billion to completely take over the James Bond franchise, he's trying to make that money back. They've locked all the James Bond films for rent or purchase only. And I've just been every day checking, hey, when is this, going to be available again? I go on Tubi to see if they're on Tubi. They're on Tubi, but then when you click on the link, it takes you to Amazon Prime and says you got to pay for them. Same thing if you're, I go on Netflix. There's no Bond films on Netflix. I go everywhere, all the streaming platform, Paramount Plus, et cetera, none of them have the James Bond films because they're not being leased right now out. I go over to my father-in-law's house to pick up his box set of James Bond DVDs. And of course, GoldenEye is in there. So my wife and I watched GoldenEye last night. This is a prime example of how when you spend $1 billion and then you cheat all the people that spend the money for your Amazon Prime by not giving them the stuff that you should be able to give them. And that's why physical media is so important. Because when they pull this kind of crap, you can always go back and pull up your physical media. There was a little bit of a debacle with the Indiana Jones films because Paramount distributed them and all this kind of stuff. And they was back and forth off Disney Plus for a while there. But I have all the Blu-rays. So I don't need that. If they're not on there, I'm good. And so if there's movies that you like and movies that you love, buy them. Buy the physical media because all it's going to take is one crashed out streaming platform or one of them just goes away and then you don't have access to the stuff that you love. I understand that the DVD market has been slumping, but just like vinyl records, DVDs aren't going anywhere. They're just going to be made in smaller quantities and be packed with bonus features so that it's some sort of Criterion edition that you can get to own it physically. I mean, look what happened. The Mandalorian, all the seasons of The Mandalorian are now available on Blu-ray. It's like it only took a matter of time before they were like scratching their heads going, we're missing out on, a financially viable stream here of money. So there you have it. I'm just frustrated that, you spend all this money on Amazon Prime for the whole year. And, they always like to get it up front. And then I have to go borrow DVDs because the stuff that's supposed to be on there is locked. All because you gave $1 billion for the IP and you're trying to claw that money back. The wealthiest guy on the planet sending people up to space had to claw back money. But I guess you don't stay rich spending it. You stay rich hoarding it.